Beneath the golden sands of Egypt, where the sun blazes without mercy and the horizon shimmers in waves of heat, lies a mystery older than the pyramids. For centuries, the desert has hidden its secrets well. Yet, in the 21st century, advanced technology and human determination have peeled back the veil of time, revealing what may be one of the most important archaeological discoveries in history. A lost city buried beneath the dunes. Chapter 1: The First Signs of Something Extraordinary. It began as many great discoveries do, with a mistake. A team of researchers, led by Dr. Samir Khalid, was mapping a remote section of the western desert in search of ancient trade routes. Using ground-penetrating radar, they expected to find little more than rock formations and perhaps the traces of dried riverbeds. Instead, they saw something impossible to ignore: perfect geometric shapes deep below the surface. At first, they thought it was a glitch in the equipment. But after multiple scans and cross-checks, the images told a consistent story. Rectangular patterns arranged like city blocks, straight lines suggesting streets, and even circular depressions that might have been wells or courtyards. Chapter 2: Breaking the Surface. The decision to excavate wasn't taken lightly. The location was harsh, with daytime temperatures exceeding 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit, and sandstorms that could bury equipment in minutes. But the potential was too great to ignore. Within weeks, the first excavation team arrived, armed with heavy machinery and delicate brushes alike. Slowly, the sands were pushed aside, and the first stone wall in perhaps 5,000 years felt the touch of sunlight again. The team uncovered narrow streets paved with sandstone, the remains of multi-room dwellings, and fragments of pottery painted in styles unfamiliar to Egyptologists. More surprising still, the city's layout was unlike typical Nile settlements. It was far from the river, deep in a place where no permanent water source exists today. Chapter 3: A Civilization Out of Place. Carbon dating on charred wood fragments revealed an astonishing date: around 5000 BCE. That's roughly 2,000 years before the construction of the Great Pyramid at Giza. If accurate, it meant that organized urban life existed in Egypt much earlier than historians believed. But here's the catch: the artifacts didn't all match early Egyptian culture. Some resembled designs from Mesopotamia, while others looked more like artifacts from the Levant. Was this city a meeting point of multiple cultures, a trade hub connecting distant civilizations long before official records suggest such contact? Chapter 4: The Language of the Ancients. Among the most tantalizing discoveries was a massive stone tablet, half buried in the sand. On it were carved symbols, some similar to early hieroglyphs, others completely unknown. Linguists and epigraphers were called in, and while the work is ongoing, early analysis suggests this could be a transitional script, a missing link in the evolution of written language in North Africa. If deciphered, it could reveal the names of rulers, the city's purpose, or even details about why it was abandoned. Chapter 5: Life in the Desert City. Reconstructing life here has been a challenge, but clues abound. Storage jars indicate a diet rich in grains, dates, and dried fish, the latter suggesting trade with communities along ancient water routes. Tools made from flint and copper hint at advanced craftsmanship. There's evidence of religious or ceremonial structures, low platforms aligned with celestial events. Some scholars believe these could have been used to track solstices or equinoxes, vital for agricultural planning even in arid regions. Chapter 6: Theories of Abandonment. Why was the city abandoned? Theories range from environmental collapse, a river drying up, to invasion, to a gradual migration toward the Nile as political power shifted. One intriguing theory is that the region experienced a rapid climate shift around 3,500 BCE, turning semi-arable land into the harsh desert we see today. Such a change would have made sustaining a city nearly impossible. Chapter 7: Legends and Local Myths. Even before the discovery, Bedouin tribes spoke of the City of Ghosts, ruins swallowed by sand where travelers vanished without a trace. Some elders claim their ancestors warned against camping near the site, saying strange lights would appear at night and whispers could be heard on the wind. Of course, scientists attribute these stories to natural phenomena, reflections of moonlight, the howling of desert winds through narrow passages, but the legends persist, adding an air of mystery to the ruins. Chapter 8: Preservation and the Future. Only a fraction of the city has been uncovered. The rest remains buried, partly to protect it from the elements and partly because excavation is painstaking and expensive. UNESCO and several universities are collaborating to secure funding, but time is against them. The desert reclaims its own. Every sandstorm buries structures anew, and looters, always lurking in the shadows, see artifacts as potential gold rather than pieces of history. Chapter 9: A Glimpse into Humanity's Forgotten Past. Standing among the exposed walls, it's impossible not to feel the weight of history. Here, thousands of years ago, people lived, worked, dreamed, and perhaps even told stories about their own ancestors. Their laughter, their fears, their ambitions, all buried under sand until now. We may never know their names, but their city stands as proof that human civilization is older, more complex, and more interconnected than we imagined. Epilogue: what else lies beneath the sand? If one lost city can remain hidden for millennia, how many others still sleep beneath the desert? Egypt may yet hold secrets that will rewrite the history books again and again. One thing is certain: we've only scratched the surface. Subscribe to FactStorm for more incredible discoveries, mysteries, and forgotten histories. And don't forget to like this video. It helps bring these stories to more people who love uncovering the truth as much as we do.